having a time here on Celebrity Dish. We got our girl, Fox 5 contributor, Autumn Joy, and I also want to congratulate you. I congratulated you over the weekend.
Yes.
When we were at that Women of Virtue Walking in Excellence Awards at Bowie State University, and she won the award this year.
Oh, my goodness. Wow, way to go.
Entertainment, so congrats. Thank you. There's some stuff happening off air, y'all, that we were laughing about coming into this segment.
Thank you so much, Marissa.
You're welcome.
No, for real, that is a huge honor and accomplishment.
Thank you. So it just feels good to be, recognized for doing some great work, right?
Yeah,
so,
of course. Oh, congratulations.
Well, you want to give an acceptance speech?
I would like to talk about Beyonce.
Okay, let's do it. Let's jump in. That's a perfect segue. Beyonce's debut into country music, congratulations, Autumn, is already shattering streaming records. Spotify says her new album is so far 2024's most streamed in a single day, and it's the first time a country album has held the title this year. Cowboy Carter also marks Beyonce's biggest album debut on Amazon Music. I did not know that. However, amid all the acclaim, there is growing controversy. Fans who pre-ordered physical copies like CDs and vinyls say that they're missing some tracks featured on the digital release. Song titles Yaya, Spaghetti, The Linda Martell Show, Oh Louisiana, Flamenco, all of those songs were not included.
All the good stuff, basically.
Wow,
I mean, there's a lot of good songs, but those
Yeah, I got the digital one, so I got all of those. songs.
And shout out to Beyonce, because the last time I was really into country, me and Carrie Underwood were taking Louisville Sluggers and busting out. Exactly, hitting out headlights. So I appreciate Beyonce for putting this out. But what I thought was interesting was how people were saying, oh, Beyonce is carving out a genre. No. Beyonce is reclaiming her time within country music. If you remember, country music was a genre that was created by black folks back in the day, okay?
Absolutely.
And so it was taken, and then we were pushed out of it. And so Beyonce, what she's doing now is putting black artists on the forefront that have been doing country music for so long. And I just love how it was masterfully crafted. I love the way that each and every track means something. Like, if you really go and take a deep dive into like the songs and who's on there and what and the features, and she's stamped by two of the greats.
Yes.
Dolly P.
I was going to say that.
And Willie Nelson. You can't get any higher.
And
I was going to say that too. It's the intentionality of it all. Each song, you can tell, is carefully placed. Even the order.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's so much storytelling, the musicality. I think this is probably one of her best, maybe possibly her best albums yet.
Oh no, Renaissance.
Yeah. The transitions, it's hard to beat, and I'm so happy for her. And also, she told us this is not a country album. This is a Beyonce album. And when I heard it, I was like, yes, because you still hear some hip hop, some jazz, opera in one song, various genres all meshing together.
I think what's important is to look at the entire body of work, so all the acts together, right? I think they come together like the triad to make a really magical experience. This album here, like you said, it speaks to so many people who felt that they weren't in the industry and didn't feel seen and heard. And so now this is a moment that moves us a little bit further. It actually elevates country music. If anything, it adds to the prestige of what country music has already established.
Breaking boundaries, baby. We love to see it. I'm all for it. You said it perfectly yourself. You did.
And speaking of Beyonce, tonight she's going to accept an award on our air, Fox 5, the iHeartRadio Music Award. She's one of the top honorees. So just another reason to keep it locked here.
And 26 of her 27 songs are already charting. I mean, hello.
That in itself is so impressive. So impressive.
Everything she touches turns to gold. I mean, we know by now. It's Beyonce.
We love you, B.
Beyonce stamp.
The best of our time. Okay, well, let's talk about this. Lizzo.
Oh, do we really want to get into it?
I think we got to get into it if y'all want to. But I think we will. All right. So she seemingly quit. You see the quotations there. Music after posting a vulnerable statement on Instagram. But is she really done with it all? Well, we're going to get the scoop from producer Chris. Chris, come on in here. What's up with this?
Listen, who's to say at this point? She has not confirmed. She's not followed up to say whether this is officially the end of the road for her. But like you said, she did post that lengthy and emotional message on Instagram to fans that ended saying, I quit. So in the lengthy post, the 4-time Grammy winner shared that she was, quote, tired of being the butt of the joke. She ended the post by saying, I didn't sign up for this expletive. I quit. The statement comes at a time when the singer is facing 2 lawsuits for allegedly weight shaming and sexually harassing her former dancer. She previously denied the allegations. She has since stepped out for public events. Since then, her reps have not confirmed, like I said, or denied if the singer's decision to quit is set in stone. And also, guys, I know a lot of times we have seen artists quit social media. That doesn't always necessarily last either, so.
Good catch. I was thinking that too. It could be social media, not so much even
You think
music,
this is encrypted? You think this may not be actually?
Didn't
this
she
is not
just
literal?
perform for
president
and everything?
Yeah. And I saw on social media, you know, people were saying, well, your name is Lizzo B-E-N. Yeah, you're doing it to yourself. It's like, okay, y'all, let's move away from that.
I don't like that either.
Exactly. I didn't like that approach. But we're coming off of somewhat of the heels of Lizzo with that huge lawsuit situation. Remember, with all of that, and that kind of was swept under the rug. So I'm sure she's still getting some blowback from that. You know, and when you're on social media, you have to have thick skin, especially when you're as popular as Lizzo is. So I hope that she doesn't go away, but if she needs a little bit of a mental break, then just say that. Don't quit. Just take a step back for a while.
And I'm in 100% agreement with that, where you might have to take a step back because social media isn't the nicest place for a lot of people. I do agree that you do have to have thick skin if you're going to put your name out there, and somebody with her stature as well, that you do need to have thick skin. But also, in turn, it doesn't mean that you can just say all these things to her. And anyone.
I think people are really confused here because this is a woman who came to this scene with so much positive music. Everybody was like, she's so positive. We feel ourselves in her. We're body positive. All of the things that encompasses Lizzo was what people were latching themselves onto, and then all of a sudden, these rumors, these claims that came out that she had been sexually harassing her staff, that she had been nasty and mean to her, verbally abusive to her dancers,
and body shaming them.
So 2 and 2 didn't line up, and now they're at a point where they're like, okay, Lizzo, which is real? Are you the positive Lizzo?
Stand up.
Well, I think at this point, I know she looks up to Beyonce. She needs to take a page out of Beyonce's playbook. Stay off of social media. Let you have somebody else running it and focus on the art. Because at the end of the day, she's extremely talented. We got to see what comes out of these allegations. But there's been a whole lot of extra that I don't think anybody anticipated. Good luck to Lizzo.
Good luck, girl.
We're glad you're not quitting on us.
I'm not. I'll be here at 11 o'clock to eat some food.
All day.
Yeah, and why am I doing this? Okay.
Thank you, Autumn. We're not going to let you go anywhere. Jacqueline, your turn.
All right, Marissa, thank you. We are immersing ourselves in cherry blossom season with a trip to our tech house after the break. Aaron Como taking us inside with a look at the new